A good night of Shabbos, Parshas Devarim, and Shabbos Chazon. Shabbos Chazon is the Shabbos before Tisha B'Av. Chazon is a lashon of machzeh. Machzeh is that like an image, not a nevuah, a vision like a projector. The screen lights up. It's almost like you're looking in, and you close your eyes and you imagine. It's like a projector turns on. But usually when we turn on our projectors, what we see is, other types of stuff, whatever is going on in your head. But Shabbos Chazon, we get an image of the Beis Hamikdash Shlishi. Now, we all know that is not the case, because nobody really most people do not get a vision or an image of the Beis Hamikdash Shlishi. So, Chassidus goes into it and talks about it as exactly hammering out the question as to what's going on over here. But let's talk about Nevuah for a minute. What is prophecy? Prophecy is where the Navi, the person, receives a message, an image that he has to decipher, either through Oisius letters or in an actual by hearing something, and he has to decipher it. He has to connect the dots, or sometimes it's more clear, but it's work. But then that was at the level when the world was still elevated. We were still in a high vibration. There's Manabais, where there was, we're all B'nai Nevi'im. Each and every one of us have this chip within us that we're able to have prophecy, to be a prophet, to be a Navi. What that means is that a Yid comes from a place that he's able to, the Dvar Havai comes through him. Anything that carries the Dvar Havai is a form of Nevuah. It's a form of prophecy. There is Dvar Havai in a tree also, but the Dvar Havai, which is a Tachas HaKavana, the direct communication, which is the reason everything was created, and the thing that carries the Dvar Havai for the reason that everything was created is a Yid, is the Adam, a man, and a Yid has that koich, is from that channel. So back in the day, as Manabais, there was Nevuah, but it was still abstract. They were very elevated people, and therefore it wasn't really down the world. It didn't land yet. The Dvar Havaya, the Shatter Shmai, which the Baal Shem Tov revealed to us, that there's Eibishter in everything, even in a tree, and everything is Ashgacha Peratus. Everything happens exactly the way. Nothing is just falling, a single grass. Everything has a direct something that affected that. Something moved thousands of miles away, and that had an effect on this, and everything is aligned in perfect alignment. Now, there's Manabais that didn't live like that. They didn't know this because they were just in an elevated state. It didn't come down into Welt yet. But as we have Yeridus Adoides, which Yeridus Adoides means that the generations are dropping. Which that can be, we can touch that in two ways. We can say that it's dropping, that we are going into a lower vibration, or we can say it's dropping, that there is a Yerida, that it's coming down into a lower realms of world. It's landing more, because remember something, that the higher something is, the lower it falls, and the higher something is, the more it goes from expression to no expression, right? Because the higher somebody is, somebody has a deep thought, a very complex thought. He can't express it. He has to keep it to himself. We can't explain the taste of a fruit. He can't explain the sound of the texture, what you're feeling when you hear a sound, when you're listening to something. You have to experience it. It's beyond expression. It's something that's expressed through a feeling. It's something that is expressed not in words, but in a higher vibration, because it comes from a higher place. Therefore, it comes into a lower place, which is, I can't express it. But really, it's a higher thing. It's a higher vibration because it has no words. It's beyond language. So, as we're having Yeridus Hadoros, really what's happening is that we're getting, it's coming down from a higher place. And we're almost, it's meeting where we have, imagine you have, it goes higher and it goes lower, higher and lower, because as the vibration gets higher, it drops down to lower, less expression, until it's almost meeting it, the line. At first it was, you have these electric dreidels that you spin, and then it starts spinning, spinning, spinning until it looks like it's a one. You can't see the width of it. It just looks like it's a thin. It looks like it's tall and skinny because it's spinning so fast that the illusion is that it's aligned. So too, when we have Keser and Malchus, we are down here in Malchus, and our Keser is up there. So first they were both aligned, and then as it starts spinning faster and faster and faster until it becomes straight. It is a straight line. So we are in perfect alignment, almost in perfect alignment. Now that is where Keser meets Malchus. There is a direct expression, because Keser is expressionless. Keser is all about pleasure. The higher portion of Keser is Einik, which is pleasure, and the lower portion is Ratzon, will. So when a person is in Einik, Shabbos, Friday night, when we're in Einik, there's no expression. You're just sitting, and it's not like Simcha where you dance. Einik is something that is higher than that. They're just having a glass of wine, relaxing with the family, talking, eating, enjoying, sleeping. That is Einig. So Einig is beyond expression. It just is. It's a feeling. It's something that we're experiencing. So the Navua that we're receiving, the prophecy that we're receiving, is something that is going into, it's becoming an essence. We get this image, and now because there is Yeridas Hadoros, which means that it's coming down into lower consciousness, the Keser is coming down into lower consciousness, so now it shows up in everything, which means that you don't have to decipher it. It doesn't come into in a way of an image where I had a vision and now I have to decipher what I saw, and it was something like colorful and something exciting. On the contrary, it's even more than that. We're all our higher mazel, each and every one of us is getting an image of the Beis Hamikdash Shlishi, which is, it's Beis Hamikdash Shel Eish, Beis Hamikdash Shel Fire. And from that place, once we're expressing it down here, everything that you do is an expression of that. It's an automatic thing. You just need to align with that. The way to align with that is really by, taking on one good thing, one positive change. One positive change, tapping into one positive thing that you're going to do that is going to tap you in and connect to this vibration of Beis Hamikdash Shlishi. So once again, we have Keser, we have Malchus. We are in Malchus. It's where Keser is meeting Malchus, panim b'panim, which means that there's no more riddles anymore. There's no more riddles. Is whatever you look at, that is a nevuah. Whatever you look at, that is a vision. The experience is the vision. The experience is the vision. And now we just need healing. We need healing to be able to have a positive outlook, to be able to see it. We need deep, deep healing, and that is the process of, as we're in the 9 days, third day of the 9 days, going into next week is Tisha B'Av, where there is the fire. We're going to burn the Beis Hamikdash, take down the structure, because we no longer need the structure. We are the structure. We are the structure. Each and every one of us is the structure, and we just need to heal and wake up to that. Yeah. What else? The other thing is that it has to be created from down here, from bottom up. Yeah, the first Beis Hamikdash was from Mailamata. It was an expression from up, and we were just the vessels receiving it. This was Avodas Tzaddikim, perfect alignment. So they were able to hold space for that, to absorb that level of expression. The second Beis Hamikdash was from Mata Maila, from bottom up. And the third Beis Hamikdash is both together. Which means that we are, once again, whatever you do, whatever you see, you don't need to go look for anything out there. There's nothing out there. Everything, we are it. We are it. So there should be, with this chizayom, with this vision that we're gonna, each and every one of us is gonna receive and see, it should be a healing. It should be the vision that we see. It should be an energetic. We should tune into that. We should all have this image, all have this vision of goodness, compassion, healing. And fire ultimately heals everything. It takes away the illusion. Anything that is blocking is just evaporates. Have an awesome Shabbos and colorful visions.